Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have 5 healthy holiday swaps. I'm so excited for this. This is actually the third part of my healthy swaps series that I've been doing. You guys have been freaking loving, and I love it because truly through my 45-pound weight loss journey, finding easy, healthy swaps was the key to being able to not only lose weight, but still enjoy all the things I was eating and find like a healthy way to maintain that so I never felt like I was missing out or depriving myself from anything. But first, if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I have new videos for you every single week. And if you guys are pumped for this healthy swaps video, sweat the thumbs up, give it a little click. If you guys have been watching my last few videos, I've been showing a lot of me working on a lot of new recipes. So I'm gonna show some of those recipes in here that are gonna be swaps for like your go-to holidays. I talked to the girls on our team, I talked to the community, like everyone was asking you guys what your holiday treat like favorites are. So these are 5 swaps for some of those favorites. So the first thing we're swapping today, peppermint bark. This is Ryan's favorite holiday thing. Like people get him peppermint bark for Christmas, like it is like a gift for him because he just loves it so much. And while peppermint bark is delicious, and yes, if you only ate one little square, like it's not the end of the world. Let's just talk about the ingredients, because again, we're not talking about reducing calories. We're not trying to restrict during the holidays. We're just making better choices, better ingredients that really does impact your mood, your hormone levels, how you feel, your stress levels, all of it, and obviously your waistline too. So first ingredient, can we guess? You guys, any thoughts? It's sugar. Yes, the first ingredient is sugar. Then cocoa butter, milk powder, unsweetened chocolate, non-dairy dry milk, yellow corn flour, soy lecithin, palm oil, natural flavors, artificial flavors, fruit and vegetable juice. Why? That's weird. Cornstarch, more coloring, rice syrups. Like, what? It's supposed to be chocolate. Like, what is wrong with this? So clearly like super processed, refined, nasty, not good. It's just not good. This is like the root of breakouts, holiday breakouts. You couple this with some stress, it is over. So we are gonna swap this with a super simple to make, easy peppermint bark recipe using my favorite CASHEW. So like this CASHEW chocolate is freaking awesome, you guys. I share it in my stories all the time in recipes that I'm making. When I am PMSing, it is my go-to chocolate because if you look on the front, it's gonna tell you right here, no refined sugar, no cane sugar, no natural flavors, no artificial flavors, no dairy, no sugar alcohols, no soy lecithin, no sunflower lecithin. Like, this thing is clean. And you wanna know the first ingredient in this chocolate? Yes, organic cacao. That is what it should be, you guys. It's chocolate. That should be the very first ingredient. And there's only a couple: organic cacao, unrefined coconut sugar, fair trade cocoa butter. That is it. So this is the base that I use to make, look at how good this is. To make my peppermint bark. I just need to bite it. Oh, a really big bite, sorry. Oh my gosh. This is what it's like though. When I'm making the food, then I end up just eating it. That's why it has to be clean. I feel like we need like Jeopardy music. Okay, so I use that for the base. I basically melted that down. I put some nuts in it, stuck it in the freezer. Then I mixed some cocoa butter and yogurt together with peppermint for the top, put that in the freezer, and then topped it with these little peppermint guys. It is sweet, it is delicious. I'm not joking you, it tastes way better than the store-bought stuff. It took less than 10 minutes. The full recipe is in my holiday survival guide and recipe book. I just added like 12 new recipes, so there's like 35 or something like that holiday recipes that are so clean and delicious. So I actually use the CASHEW in pretty much all of my chocolate-based baking that I do. I love them. I'm so grateful that I got to partner with them because I've been using their chocolate for like 2 years and just being like, hi guys, like, hey. And so I finally got to partner with them for this video, which I'm super excited about because truly like their chocolate is a game changer. If you are a chocolate lover, this will be your new best friend. So I'll put a link down below for you guys. Definitely grab some of this. Okay, our second swap, store-bought Christmas cookies. No, gross. No, we're not doing it. Here's the problem with cookies like these. Again, we're not focused on just calories. I don't really care about the calories. We're focused on the ingredients. What is inside? What is it gonna do for your body? Not to mention the fact that these are just so highly processed, they have to be in order to be shelf stable, right? So again, first ingredient, sugar. an unbleached enriched flour, blah, 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 palm oil, cocoa syrup, whey protein, like some diet, I don't even know, milk, artificial flavors, no. And these are the coated ones. I may have said this, I did like an Oreo challenge a million years ago on YouTube. If you guys haven't seen it, you can go see it. But anyway, I had a boyfriend in 5th grade and his mom worked for Nabisco, and I'm not joking you. Yeah, I know, I had a boyfriend in 5th grade. Who am I? He used to give me these for Christmas every year. And it was very sweet at the time. In retrospect, I was like, that was a bad call. But so the dipped Oreos and then like Milanos. I know everyone loves these. Amaretto, hot cocoa. So like enriched flour is the first ingredient, then sugar. No, we're not doing it. I made the most amazing no bake cookies. You guys are gonna freaking love them. Okay. So these are my chai spice cashew clusters. Yes. Ooh. All right, let me tell you about what's inside of these. So I have just like an organic rice cereal. There is white chocolate, but I use the white chocolate. I'll link for you guys a white chocolate that has no added sugar. So it has stevia, a natural 0-calorie sweetener. So you're not getting all the sugar. So you're not gonna spike your blood sugar levels and be crazy like you will be eating these. So it has a white chocolate, it has some cocoa butter, it has a chai spice mix. I give you the recipes, obviously for the cookies, but also for the chai spice in my ebook. But the cool thing about it is you can use that chai spice for drinks and everything else too. But you don't have to bake them. So you just melt the chocolate down, put the spices in, pour your cereal in. So kind of think of it like, almost like a Rice Krispie treat, but with chocolate instead of marshmallow. But I did throw some marshmallows in the mix too for a little extra like texture, and I threw some cashews in there as well, again for more texture. But these are great. You can make a million of them, whatever size you want. You throw them in the fridge to harden. Once you get it all mixed together, just plop them on parchment paper in the fridge, you're good to go. But these are a new recipe I came up with. I'm so freaking excited about them because they really do replace that quick, you don't have time, you don't want to bake anything, but you want a delicious holiday treat. They got you. Another favorite, all the girls in the office were like, oh my gosh, you have to do something for these because I just love them so much. So here we go. Reese's. First of all, I feel like Reese's should really do better packaging for Christmas. I understand they add the green, but like it still looks like Halloween candy to me. Anyway, it's a Christmas tree. They also have like, I saw this year they have little, what are they called? Nutcrackers as well, different shapes. Cool. Here's the thing. Like wasted, processed, oils, acne, not good. Well, at least the first ingredient is peanuts, so that's encouraging. But it's still like the sugars, all these different weird milks and things, more sugars, weird oils, artificial flavors. No, just, it's not worth it. It's gross. So I have a super easy, amazing healthy swap for you guys. Again, better ingredients. You will feel better eating it, knowing that you're getting more out of it. So I have this great recipe for these amazing peanut butter cups. They are dark chocolate with yummy peanut butter in the middle. They're also packed with protein, so you're getting more out of it. It tastes like this. It tastes like candy. I think it tastes better, but it tastes like this. But you actually have more protein, you have less sugars, you have higher quality ingredients, so you can feel good eating it. So I actually use the Hue gingerbread dark chocolate. They have a bunch of, this is like a seasonal flavor that they have. They have tons of different dark chocolates you can use, but essentially you take dark chocolate and you know what the cool thing is? You can get molds of Christmas trees. You can like silicone molds of Christmas trees, of ornaments, like whatever you want. So if you wanna do a fun shape instead of like a traditional peanut butter cup shape, you totally can do that too. But you just do dark chocolate on the bottom. You mix together your peanut butter that gets all yummy and warm and melty with some protein. So I used LSF plant protein and vanilla. I used Little Miss Congeniality. Mix that all together to make like a dough. It's not really a dough, it's like peanut buttery dough, I guess. Put that in the middle, put the chocolate on top in the freezer for 10 minutes, and they're good to go. Let's show you guys this. Look at Mike, she used to eat it all day, look. Mmm. Can you see that? It's just so freaking good. I can't. Next up, cake pops. You know, cake pops are a funny thing. Like it's just like such a small bite. So obviously, again, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's small, but it's not good for you. And who knows what is inside of it? Truly, who knows? You're gonna have to go on to Starbucks website, look at all of the ingredients, and just assume that it's like sugar, process, because again, when we have to package and mass produce and store foods like that, they're just so highly processed. They're gonna add no nutritional value to your day. They're not gonna make you feel good afterwards. Like, it is a 6-second pleasure moment that leaves you like, so my swap, you guys are gonna freaking love. It's so good. If you have been around LSF for a while, if you followed me for a long time, you know I make hanger bombs all the time. Like, hanger bombs are my thing. I make them a lot of different ways, but it's like healthy fats, proteins often thrown in the mix, different flavors, and they're like these little bites, basically like peanut butter cups, but not peanut buttery. Like, it's not like peanut butter inside of a shell, right? So I'm gonna just show you guys these. So these are my peppermint mocha hanger bombs for the holiday season. It's a brand new recipe I just did. The cool thing about this one though is not only do they have super delicious, yummy cocoa butter and chocolate, they have chocolate protein too. So you're gonna help curb cravings. It's gonna curb your sweet tooth. It's gonna help you feel full, satisfy that hunger, right? And like help you balance your hormones more than just eating a sugary thing. But the texture of these, when you bite in them, if you've had my hanger bombs before, it's usually like a very dense, like just think of like pure chocolate almost, right? These are a little bit more like fudgy, cakey texture, which actually is really, really good and such a good substitute for a cake pop. The other great thing is I use the peanut butter cup molds just because like that's what I have at home and it's just easy all the time, but you could mold these however you want. You could almost make them like cake pops. Do a little like circular mold, put it stick in top and like, hey, you got a cake pop. But they're peppermint mocha, so they do have espresso in them, they have the cocoa in them, they have the protein like I said, and then peppermint on top, little candy to give it that crunch. And it makes it such an easy, sweet treat. Again, all of these recipes you can make in like 10 minutes, you guys, and they're usually ready within 10 to 30, depending on like how long they need to sit in the freezer. I always grab a couple, throw them in my bag for lunches to have during the day when those cravings hit, and it's just a way better option. Oh my gosh, you guys, I looked it up. A cake pop has 18 grams of sugar. How is that possible? What? No. And while we're on the Starbucks train, the final swap of today is peppermint hot chocolate. I know everyone loves it. Ryan loves his peppermint hot cocoa when we go look at Christmas lights, but I started making it first instead of buying it. I just buy the cute to-go cups to throw in when we need to have it on the go. But you guys, the reason I did that is because it's just like absurd what is inside of this. It's absurd. Like, it's not okay. It's just not good for our bodies, and we wonder why we're moody, why our hormones are all over the place. Like, the amount of sugar that is being consumed just willy-nilly in one of these is crazy town. So I know I was gonna talk about calories, but you know, we talk a lot about not drinking your calories. That's really that excess drinks like alcohol or sugary drinks or sodas or things where you're not maybe getting or at all getting nutritional value from it. So this guy has about 440 calories in a hot chocolate. That's a meal, you guys. That's crazy. It also has 56 grams of sugar. 56. I can't even, because it's just stuff you don't think about. And if you don't think about it, I get it. Like, you don't realize that it's that much. But when recommended like daily added sugar is only like 24 grams, 56 just in this, and you throw a couple treats on top, like, it's over. Like, that's not okay. So we're gonna swap our peppermint hot chocolate for a healthy at-home, better for you version. And look, it can still look beautiful. You can get your to-go mugs to throw it in. You can still throw the whipped cream on top because I have no problem with some whipped cream if it's real whipped cream. It is super low in sugar, has a little healthy fat, like no big deal. So for my peppermint hot chocolate, I like to do it two ways. So obviously I use the Love Sweat Fitness plant protein in chocolate. I use an oat milk or an almond milk. Those are just like a little bit richer. You can totally use whatever milk you want. If I'm doing it at night, I also will do my slumber party. It gives it an even richer cocoa taste because these are all natural, organic, vegan, non-GMO, fair trade chocolate. Like, it's so clean, so good, and gives it such a pure taste. Sometimes I'll even add a scoop of Miss Congeniality, sweeten it up a little bit, even more. But then I'll do just about a quarter of a teaspoon of peppermint extract. You throw that in there, mix it all together, and you have a delicious warm peppermint hot cocoa. You gotta get the ratios just right, and I have the recipe for you guys in the Holiday Survival Guide and Recipe Book. But when you have this, you will not want to buy this one anymore because this has 0 grams of sugar. No sugar. It's monk fruit and stevia. So you have natural 0-calorie sugar sweeteners, not sugars, natural 0-calorie sweeteners in there that give it all of its sweetness. So it gets that same rich flavor without adding all of that sugar. So you're not going to be spiking your levels. You're gonna keep yourself nice and balanced. Because look, the holidays are stressful enough. There's a lot going on. So eating and drinking, this stuff should be fun. It should add to our day, to our experience, that whole holiday time. But you shouldn't have to feel guilty about it. But you also wanna make sure that you're putting stuff in your body that isn't going to mess with your blood chemistry and your hormones and everything else, because you're gonna feel like garbage. And no one wants to feel like that during the holidays. And you don't wanna end the holidays feeling like that either. Okay guys, so those were 5 of my healthy holiday swaps. I did this video early so that if you want more healthy holiday swaps before the holidays are really fully here and we're in the middle of it, comment down below and tell me what you want to see me swap, because I can totally make a second part to this video as well. And again, thank you to Hue Kitchen for sponsoring so I could share their amazing chocolates with you guys. I'm not kidding. This is a game changer. I'm obsessed with it. We have it stocked in our office all the time. I love them so much. So I'll put a link down below for them for you guys to check out. But again, don't forget to comment. Tell me what other swaps you want for the holidays so I can try to sneak them in before January. All right, I love you guys so much. See you soon. Bye.